Ensure your gutter is clear of all debris prior to the installation. If you're planning on hosing out your gutters, be careful of the wet roof surfaces left behind. Wear gloves and be careful not to cut your hands on the gutter or roof. Roll out the mesh starting at one end of the gutter. Leave a little overlap where you start and cut off at the end, allowing a small overlap again. Place the first trim on the starting end of the gutter. Ensure the mesh is all the way under the trim, between the trim and the gutter. Ensure the mesh is laid evenly, then screw the trims on with the provided self-drilling screws every 250 mm. The next trim is then placed up against the last trim. Align the pre-drilled holes and continue screwing the trims like this until the gutter run is complete. When trimming a corner, you can cut partway through a trim and bend it to make a clean angle. Make approximately 3 cuts per each tile, the width to allow mesh to mould to the roof. Then tuck the mesh under the second row of tiles. If you can install under the ridge cap, it would be ideal. However, if you cannot, neatly cut the mesh to fit over the roll of ridge capping and trim to the other side. Repeat procedure on opposite side of the ridge and secure with the screws provided. In most cases, debris will clear off the roof with the wind. In areas of high level debris, you may need to gently sweep or blow it off the roof. If your gutters have the correct pitch, dirt and small particles will flush out with rain. If this is not the case, you may need to flush the gutters. Please note that the mesh on your roof can be very slippery. Do not walk on the mesh to reduce chance of damage and a fall.